found it in 3 different buckets, right? So the first was you guys really did a nice job of pulling together different types of partners that all kind of overlap in key industries of growth. So at first you might think, oh, I don't have a lot of similarities between some of these other companies like a Lenovo, right? Whereas on cybersecurity,
right.
et cetera, right? And so that's your first kind of reservation. But then when you start interacting, we all are selling to the same customer and we're trying to sell the same way. So you actually learn a lot of different approaches that you may not have thought of. So that was great, the type of people that you brought in. So fantastic. Number 2, it's amazing how we all have the same fear, challenges, excitement around core channel topics.
Right.
Whether you're hardware, software, system, different types of partners, we all have the same challenges. So it was great to at least validate the pain, right, and understand how different companies and different people have overcome those, right? So that was fantastic, right? So kind of best practice sharing and learning. The third component, which I really loved, was the debate. We actually had some really good debates amongst each other, whether it was sidebar or even in the roundtable sessions. And so the debate really gets you to think differently because we're all kind of in our own ways and we all think we have our own solutions and our own approaches. And so when you can start debating, is that really the right answer, the right approach? It really makes you kind of take a step back and self-reflect and go, am I really taking the right approach on this? Maybe I should be thinking about it differently. So that was nice, right? It was very mature, direct, open conversations with our partners here. So fantastic. So I think those 3 things in itself, price of admission, sir. First off, I want to compliment you guys on the leadership that you had leading the roundtables. It's really hard when you have 10 to 15 channel experts that have probably a combination of 150 years of channel industry, right? In a room, and you have an hour and 20 minutes to talk about some real big heavy. So great coordination, project managing, the leaders that you had in the room. So fantastic component, which made it great because what we did was we really talked about the issues in a rapid fire and we captured them pretty quickly. And I loved how you guys all came back into the same and everyone had a chance to listen to all the different roundtable sessions, right? Because you wanted to be in multiple ones at the same time, et cetera. So that was great, and I know you guys are going to do a nice job kind of following up all the notes. I'd say for where PTC's at right now, especially with our transition to IoT and how we're thinking about partners differently, there was really 2 main sessions that we're going to take a hard look in regards to how we're going to analyze and maybe changing our business approach. One is kind of this influence model that's out there, right? A lot of good ideas of how programs have been created in the past, and there was a lot of great feedback and debate around what is the right approach, how do you define the success of these partners, what types of partners should you get. So with PTC, we're rapidly going into this IoT world, and there's a whole bunch of different partners out there that we want, that we know will add value, that will get us into the right customers and the right solutions, but they don't fit into our cookie cutter model of reseller or system integrator.
Traditional legacy kind of.
And so, really good topic, a lot of good actions coming out of that. I'm excited to continue to bridge conversations with a lot of the people that we've made some good friendship here in the last 2 days. And then number 2, it really challenges you to think about the type of partner managers you have in your organization. Am I really set up the right way to manage these type of partners versus a traditional volume business, right? How are we interacting with the go-to-market? So it really expanded the horizon of how do you really, self-reflect again and say, is my organization set up the right way? Do we have the right role? Do we have the right approach? So 2 really good
in a changing world, quickly.
Very dynamic, yeah. I've already sent off a few emails to a couple of people, VP leaders in different, I'd say, companies. So I would love to get some more, I'd say, touch points of other software, hardware companies that we interact with. I'd love to get them involved in this. I would highly recommend this. It was a great use of time, very valuable. Coming from Boston all the way up to California, it takes 3-4 days. So absolutely.